Hello. I'm standing here on the corner of Dorval and de la Présentation. The latest destruction of our beautiful city. 2 days ago, a beautiful bungalow down the street on a large lot in front of the lake was demolished. In its place, we're gonna have 3 attached houses. Lost will be the lake views and access to the lake. The previous owner had provided. It would be great access from our village. It should be a green space on the edge of the lake with picnic tables, benches, and plants and flowers. People could buy a snack in the village and then walk down to the lake and have a beautiful meal in front of the lake. All the homes in this area will be devalued after this project goes up. Only steps away from the Dorval village, this beautiful property has gone in the hands of developers and contractors. Our administration, in their platform, under the heading miscellaneous, they state, we will buy vacant land and increase our green spaces. Instead, this beautiful piece of land in the heart of Dorval village is going to go to the hands of developers. What our administration should do is get an injunction, stop the construction, pay off the contractor for his costs, and admit they made a mistake. Imagine this as a park with benches and trees and flowers. Steps from the Dorval village. We have an administration that is not working for the best interests of the citizens. Look at the beautiful views. Why did the city not acquire this land for its citizens? Our mayor likes to say, preserving green space is a priority. The opposite is true. Since 1986, when he became a city councillor, to 2005, when he became mayor, he has never preserved any green space. On the contrary, they have rezoned and sold off green spaces. We have less green space in our city since he's become mayor. This is what they approved on Lake Avenue. How would you like to have this next door to you? They approved the conversion of a home into a condominium complex. The front yard has become a parking lot. This is the first building they put up at the entrance of Dorval Village, Lakeshore and Dorval Avenue, where the ESSO was. The building is too tall and hardly any green space. I met a woman who lives in the adjoining building, in her 90s. She's been living here for 45 years. She said they block my sunlight and block my water views. It should have been lower and something more attractive, more appealing to invite people into the Dorval village. The back of the building is all parking lot. No lawn, no garden. On this corner, Cloverdale and Dorval, they wanted to build another condominium tower, just like the one next door. Instead of revitalizing in an attractive manner to attract citizens to come to the village and increase property values. This family-run business had to close down because the rents had become unaffordable. The owners knew they could sell to developers at huge profits. The people working here lost their jobs, and now it's been vacant for years because the city realizes citizens will be upset if another tower goes up here. One of my competing candidates suggested this area be turned into a parking lot. Ridiculous. This is a great area for a a little restaurant. This project was not too bad. Not very high. The backyard, unfortunately, is all parking lot. All parking should have been underground, so we can have some lawn. I suggested shops on all the ground floor. They didn't do that. But we do have some shops on the corner. It's built a little too close to the street. It should be set back further with more green space in the front. This is the original first condominium tower built in the village. It's not bad. It fits in with the village. This section is built too close to the street, but it's got all underground parking. It's got trees. It's got a green space. This building was acceptable, but unfortunately, they've gone downhill with this project. The city bought this property a few years ago when the owner wanted to sell. It was zoned only for a market, therefore had very little value. Our city overpaid to the owner, who was a contributor to Action Dorval. They built this building without finding a tenant first. This property had huge potential. They should have attracted a more elegant restaurant. A restaurant that would attract visitors to the village. Instead, after 2 years of construction, they got tenants that were already in the village. They built this building too close to the street. They have a parking lot in the back. It should have backed up. This could have been the heart of the Dorval village, with an attractive building pushed back with tables and benches. They missed a great opportunity to put a wonderful stamp on our village. This house is too imposing on this beautiful corner on Pine Beach and Bordelot. It takes away from the lake views and the park across the street. At the very least, it should have trees in the front to cover up some of the concrete. This huge home is built right at the foot of Bordelot. It's way too close to the street. It's going to have very little green space and a huge driveway. Again, a distraction from the beautiful lakeshore. We lost the most valuable piece of land in the city of Dorval. Land adjoining the Queen of Angels School, now St. Anne's School, was rezoned from institutional to residential condominiums. We're supposed to build a 9-story condo tower here and 2 more lower condo towers in the back. This land should have been kept institutional for future use. It could have been a CJEP, it could have been another school, it could have been a satellite campuses for one of the universities. All things that would have promoted and supported Dorval. Instead, our administration made the developers happy by rezoning it so they could build condominiums.